Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Float Fishing character. Today we are back over at Winding. I did not obviously get a chance to record a second part of yesterday's episode because the servers have been having some massive stability problems today. So, according to the Russian Fishing for English Discord, they are still saying do not log in. You're not guaranteed to keep any fish. It's always possible there could be a rollback. So I'm kind of taking the impression that we're going to take it easy. I'm going to try not to buy anything major today or do anything weird like that. So I did buy some extra casters for bait and came out here to 99 121 fishing for hopefully dace, nace, that type of thing. And we'll see what we can get from there. They did say there was a fish migration as part of their work to try and stabilize the servers. That means bait and fish location may have changed. Bait preference and fish location may have changed. So on rod 1, I've got caster. On rod 2 here, I've got flies going for some bleak right now because there is a bleak order. And then on the bolo rod, I also have casters. And I missed that fish while dealing with what I was dealing with there. So I did take the leader off this rod for now. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if that's going to be a good decision or not, but I wanted it in the 30 centimeter depth range, and that was the only way to get there. The leader is putting it down in the 40s. So the bowler rod is nice because I can let it just kind of float down. So I want to hold the bowler rod, which will let me use the float camera while watching the floats on rod 1 and 2. And I apologize if you hear a snoring dog in the background. He's upside down on the couch next to me. For those that watch my spin fishing series, this is the morning after I logged out from the spin fishing series. So I was able to get 4.5 kilo or 4.5 gigabyte file uploaded and a title put on before morning today. So got lucky there. Maybe a shorter episode again because there's server issues. We'll play it by ear. Just recorded a half-hour spin fishing episode with no issues, so hopefully we see something similar here. I haven't seen people in the English Discord saying there are problems since about 5 hours ago, so hopefully it's stable, but who knows. Small Nace. Wrong rod. A chub or an eyed? An eyed. Not a bad fish. So red is rod 1. I'm going to take a little bit of a further step over to separate these a little bit more than they were, because I could not tell which rod was which. Decent fish here. Looks like a roach. Not a bad roach. Not exactly what I was fishing for, but good fish. I'll take it. So red is rod 1, green is rod 2. Bolo rod, bolo floats the bolo rod. Wow, missed that one. Really just lock the bail and turn. You can right click to lift up to help set the hook, but all you really have to do is just click and turn. For bolo. A lot of it depends on how much slack is in the line too. Like right now, I would right click to lift up if a fish bit just because there's as much slack as there is. But here, when it passes and goes downstream, like right about there, it starts taking more slack out. I'm not as worried about it. Nice bleak. Like from here, I would just right click or left click and turn to set the hook. Another smaller fish. That might be a bleak. It is. Got size 22 hooks, I think, on the telesticks, and I've got a 19 on this rod. That's the wrong button, Tucker. Got lucky, fish stayed on. Another good bleak. So there I right clicked because there was still a decent amount of slack in there. Small roach. That's part of why I'm casting just more straight out rather than upstream, is that removes some of the slack to start with. Hopefully my voice hangs out with me between the cold and me just talking for a half an hour without a break and talking more today than normal at that 4-letter W word. There's some changes going on there that I think are going to be for the good in the long run, but we'll see how that goes and what impact it might have on my ability to create videos as much as I currently can. It's part of why I started, was work was a little slow for me. And I wanted something to do. Sorry. The 4-legged one just rolled completely upside down, 360 almost, and tucked his arm in, his nose in under my elbow. And I think it was more he woke up from his slumber. Now he's going to the far end of the couch. That was my fault. I missed that one. So it's interesting that flies are just not really seeing the bleak. I'm tempted to switch over to bloodworms and see if that helps. Because we've gotten more bleak on casters than we have on fly, and fly is usually their preferred bait. Probably too late. Yep. I'm just going to reopen the bail and let it go. And I am going to try switching over to, I don't have any. Let's try maggots. I'm evidently out of blood worms. Come on, fishy fish. Nice, 47% bait harvesting there. Oh, I missed it. That's unfortunate. I think I mentioned it in the episode last night. Again, last night was a weird episode, last minute recording. Didn't expect to be able to record it, so I can't remember what I said and what I didn't. But they are going to be giving everyone happy hour between, I think, Christmas and New Year's. So for those who don't know what happy hour is, it is one of the benefits of buying premium. For those who don't know what premium is, basically think of it as your standard subscription to an MMO. About $15 a month, and it gives you bonus XP, basically double XP, and then happy hour. And what happy hour is the first hour a day you log in and do something. So the first time your bait hits the water, the first time your lure hits the water, the first set of ground bait you make, the first lure you make for the day starts your happy hour. And that gives you, if you're doing, it gives you a bonus to skill ups. So whether you're doing ground bait or bait harvesting or lure making, it gives you a bonus to that. If you are fishing, it also doubles your XP. So if you have premium, you're already doubled, and then happy hour doubles that double, so it's really 4x. And you still get the bonus to skill ups as well too. So can't believe I got over to this one in time. Looks like another bleak. It is. I'll take it. Again, I know I said it earlier. My view right now is based on what I've seen in the devs, from the devs, both on the Discord and the forums, that the servers are still potentially unstable. So anything we actually catch here, I'm not convinced is truly a catch. Could be a rollback. We could get disconnected at any time. Honestly, if we get disconnected, I'll probably just call it there for the day. But so far it's been pretty stable, and we're 15 minutes into this episode, and I did an hour, or I did a half hour on spin, so hopefully it stays decent. I do want to say thank you all for all the feedback, all the comments on the episode yesterday, and very respectful comments about servers being down and pointing folks out to it. I know I posted a couple of links to the forums as well, so I want to say thank you all for those of you that were chiming in there. Before I started recording today, we were up to 97 subs, which was a surprise, so I appreciate those that have subbed. Getting close to 100. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is not a job for me. I'm not looking to replace my income, become a YouTuber, that type of thing. Any ads you see are going to YouTube right now. So appreciate everyone that does sub. Feel free to do so yourself if you haven't. Nice 52-gram Bleak there. For me, video making's been a hobby. Wanted to learn a little bit about video editing, and then things were a little bit slow at that 4-letter W word, so I had some time to kill and wanted to keep my brain busy. That's why I started float fishing, because you do have to think. Versus bottom fishing, where you just toss a rod out and the fish bites it and hooks itself pretty much. Now you may have to fight to bring the fish in, but float fishing, you actually have to hook the fish yourself. And then you may have a fight to bring the fish in too. Picked up the wrong rod. Small roach. Probably too late. I am. Again, main thing I was targeting here were Nace. The Bleak have been nice little bonuses. We've gotten some decent ones, so I think it's been a somewhat profitable day. There was a Bleak order. There's a Gudgeon order. I think there was a big Nace order as well for the cafe. I missed one over there on one. We'll keep an eye on it. I think this is another roach. Yep. 370-gram roach. Test it out. Press enter twice to close and open. Kind of removes the clip. What it feels like to me. Still haven't decided what's going to be next for us. Are we going to go, dang it, big telestick rods, or do I want to go match rods and carp fishing? I see pluses and minuses to both of those. If I had to make a decision right now, it might be match rods, just because I've never done that. But match rods need the rod, the reel, and the float, whereas telesticks would just need the stick and the line. So it'd be more expensive to go match rods. And I think the match rods I would want only unlock at either 22 or 24. Oh, it's weird. Evidently, I had closed the reel and didn't realize it. And keep in mind right now, the biggest reel we have is a 5.4 kilo reel. So I wouldn't want to go carp fishing at Bear with this reel. Oh, another missed fish. Didn't miss that time though. Whew, that was close. 697-gram roach on ultralight. This fish stayed on good. Looks like a bleak. Looks like a decent bleak too. 53 grammer. I'll take it. That was too late. Yeah, missed that one too. Missed that one. Oh, come on. Come on. Missed a couple of fish that I don't agree with there. Go and switch this to casters. Third one in a row that I missed that I shouldn't have. Wrecker getting angry. Just looking how far down it's actually floated. Well, fishy fish. Missed another one. Don't think the mic picked up some heavy size. You can tell Tucker's angry because I just shift clicked at that cast for no good reason. At least I caught whatever this is. And I wish I hadn't. Got that one. Another smaller fish. Another bleak. 44 gram, not bad. think that's a roach. Might have been a nace. It's a roach. Nice bleak. Nice bleak. I screwed that up. Knew I had. Picked it up too early. And as soon as I picked the rod up, the fish gave up. That one I agree with. I don't think that's a bleak nibbling on two. Probably a roach. That's what roach do. Small bleak there on one. Hey, look, it was a roach. Small roach. Nice, Nace. Yeah, missed that one. It was my fault. 160-gram Nace. Didn't get a chance to look too much at it because I knew rod one had a bite going on. Rod two, whichever one. Missed the bite over here on the bolo. I'm just going to reel it in and recast. Basically getting too far down anyway. Gotcha. You're what I think you are. You're a good fish. You're not what I think you are. Oops. Small-eyed. Went to put out my net right as I actually got it in my hand. And it's spacebar to put your net out and spacebar to accept the fish. Nice bleak. Zoned out there for a second and all of a sudden realized there was a fish on. Got lucky that it stayed. Basically, I saw the line wasn't feeding out. That's how I knew there was a fish on. Looks like a decent one too. Nice Nace. Nowhere near a record, but good fish. Decent bleak. Small roach. Thirty-nine minutes in, 38 fish. I'm happy with that. Especially since today may not matter. Who knows? Another non-marker bleak. Another roach. I think so. Yep. I might go through the night here. We'll see. May go try for some rough in the pond behind me. Small Nace. Small Bleak. Recast this one because it hasn't done anything in a while. Missed the bite on 2. That's why I stopped talking mid-sentence. Brain was telling me I needed to do something. And I'm getting a little bit tired just because it's not quite late. It's about 10 o'clock, but I woke up this morning to a message of, hey, there's a call. I forgot to tell you that you need to join that starts in 5 minutes. So didn't get my usual wake up sequence because of that. Was just about to get in the shower. All right, let's try for some rough in the pond. I want to say I can do a meter here if I remember correctly. It's been a while. Don't want to be that far out. I want to be right about there. Meter works just fine. Go to 1.25, just curious. Yep. Stay here a little bit. If we don't get a bite, I may just call it a little bit early today. I can tell my voice is not wanting to stay with me too well right now. Nace in interesting. There's the rough for one. I would like bigger rough, but probably not a rough. Big old crucian. Let's go with that and that. Doing a quick look at the RF4 Discord just to see if they've updated anything. Not yet. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Big old roach for this equipment. Small gibble. Small gibble. Missed it. Ream or gibble? Gibble. Good rough. 75 gram rough for 600 XP. I missed it. I'm angry. Probably not a rough. might be a big old brain, big old gibble, 1.4 kilo gibble. Not bad. Especially on a small hook. Another good gibble there. A little bit more than that, Tucker. And around there. Not the best quality of fish, but I think it's still going to be a pretty decent day. Weekly record ultralight common roach for us. Figured we're hooking some big gibbles. Might as well toss out sweet dough and a big hook and see if we can't get a trophy again. I think we already have a gibble here. We do. Ooh, that's a good burbot here. Sounds like some fireworks going off outside, hopefully. We are supposed to be getting some freezing drizzle right now, so I hope it wasn't a transformer already blowing up. And of course, it's 10 o'clock at night, so I hope it wasn't gunshots as well. I heard 3 pops. All right. Go ahead and call it here. 54 fish, not a bad quantity day. Quality could have been better, but again, today I'm not confident with what's going on with the servers. It looks like they're stable, which is good news. We'll see what the devs post overnight and into tomorrow, at least US time. So I'm going to say with the 54 fish, we're probably at about 75, 80 silver before any cafe. And let's see if Tucker's right. And only 47 silver. Not as good as I hoped. Yeah, the Bleak were cheaper than I thought they were. Thought they were 3 to 4 silver for most of them, not 2.5 to 3. All right, let's see what we got cafe wise. No river mussels. Roach we got. We'll get rid of these for worthless roach for 778. Didn't get 2 1 kilo crucians. Only got 1 rough. No zebra mussel. No white bream. No gudgeon. We definitely got 5 bleak, so here's 20 silver. Didn't get a big-eyed and didn't get a big bit, so 28 silver there. A little bit below 27 and a half, and 47 is 34, 54. Not the best day, but again, I didn't feel confident that things were stable to really try much, so happy with what we got, being a little bit careful. So appreciate everyone watching. We'll be back again tomorrow, assuming I have power and assuming the servers are stable. So hope you all have a good one. If you are traveling for the holidays, be safe. Look forward to seeing y'all back, and we'll see you then. Bye bye now.